Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of the 40 Days of Fearless. I'm Jessica. This is Madison.
Hey.
We are happy that you are here. So, Madison, what about this last week was challenging for you in 40 Days of Fearless?
Yeah, so I realized after a few days that I had been not participating in some of the days. And I didn't realize it until I really started to think about it. And so, one thing that was a challenge for me was the day where we challenged everybody to post a photo on Facebook or Instagram with the verses in them. And so, this morning I realized. And it was pretty cool. I think from being in the Facebook group and seeing all of your responses and some of the positive feedback that you guys have gotten from posting things and the messages in your inbox, I was like, wow, like I want God to use me too. And so instead of worrying about what everyone's going to think about me when I post something on Facebook, I just realized it's okay to take that risk. Yes, I care about all my friends on social media and what they think about me, but I want to take that risk in being able to love them or helping them to just think a little bit about what Scripture is saying.
Yeah.
So I just posted it today, Overcome My Fears, and we'll see how God uses it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I know that can hold us back a lot. I know for me, this next week, the inviting someone over for a meal, I'm definitely feeling nervous about that. We recently downsized to a 2-bedroom apartment, and we love hosting people, but it definitely feels like in this stage of life, that's a little bit more difficult, more uncomfortable, but I'm believing God can use even that, even an invitation, to help people feel His love. So, so speaking of the calendar, let's talk about, if people are feeling kind of uncomfortable about some of these things. Like, we're inviting our whole community to take risks with one another. So if you are looking at some of those things and feel like Madison or myself, like, ooh, I want to skip this one, what would you suggest somebody could do?
Yeah. Well, I would say go to the Facebook group and just start reading through the posts of everybody. That has really encouraged me when I have felt that way. And then just ask yourself why you're feeling that way. You know, this 40 Days of Fearless truly is about overcoming our fears. And if we're going to allow those fears to keep us from doing one of the challenges, then I would say just really search yourself, ask yourself why. Ask God maybe why, and go from there. I think with the calendars that we've created, they are challenges, they are steps that we're asking you to take. And so if you feel like, hey, on this one, I want to take it a step further,
right?
Do that. You don't have to stick to what we've suggested.
If you want to show more love,
show more love. So, yeah, and if you feel like some of the challenges are a little bit too much for you, then take a baby step. I mean, don't allow that to be something that keeps you from overcoming your fear, but it's okay. You know, if you feel like you just want to do something a little bit smaller, that's fine.
Yep. It's all about taking the next appropriate risk. So just pray and ask Jesus, what's the next appropriate risk here that I can take? We have loved interacting with you guys. It's been so encouraging, and we want to see more. So if you want to post a video like this, a selfie video telling us how it's been for you, ways we can pray for you, even just stories of how your friends have responded to you doing 40 Days of Fearless, that would be hugely encouraging to our whole community.
So post your selfie videos.
Yeah, and have a great week 2 of 40 Days of Fearless.